we got a lot of problems. You know, everybody's getting drunk or just complaining and protesting, and the Occupy movement, you know, as a result of all the houses being, the banking industry giving these loans. 40% of, they say, accumulated black wealth was taken by the most recent banking industry deregulation by the Bush administration, and then the banking industry deliberately giving loans that they knew people couldn't pay back. I believe it was an orchestrated effort, like people always say. Somebody's behind this, like my sister said. It's white people. But who's watching and who is securing the American dream when African American people, 40% of their accumulated wealth was taken by this? And Robert L. Johnson, the founder of BET, said that in a study that blacks will not be able to recuperate the wealth lost, and they will not be able to live the middle class lives that their parents did in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. So we have these problems. I have this problem because my son is African American and I'm Greek. And you know what this building was made for and modeled behind? Greek people. It's democracy. They had an idea. They said they're citizens, and the citizens can make decisions to make the lives better. But we don't. Our lives ain't getting any better. So I'm going to use this facilities and area right here. Take a look around of the actual sitting area. This was created by my grandfather, Pericles, and it's made so people can come and tell the government what they want. They're supposed to be voting and participating in structuring a society in their vision. But we don't really get to do that. That's not our relationship with the government. Our relationship is one of being oppressed. And which is I told my kids on 98th Avenue when I worked there, I told them no one's coming to our rescue. They're not coming to our rescue. It's a lie. No one is coming to help us. There is no one coming. No police, no board of education, no city government, no politician, no legislator is coming to help us. They're not coming. So if we want help, we have to help ourselves. Just like dude said in Daddy's Little Girls when they went to talk to the council, the same thing. So how did this happen? It's capitalism and democracy. Now they put on a big show for democracy so they could do business. Now they don't really care about democracy. They just need to put on a show so they can conduct business. And the laws that they create in here and they enforce isn't really made for democracy and for people to live the life in a aspiring way. It's to regulate business and to enforce and protect business. It's not necessary. It's not for democracy. It's a lie. Because if it was for democracy, why are we in this state? Why are the businesses so prosperous and the people so downtrodden if we really love democracy so much? That's what they tell poor people to shut them up. Religion and democracy. It's yours. You get a right to vote. But little do you know, your small ass vote ain't never gonna count because the politicians is listening to other constituents and other citizens, and they're all plotting against your ass because it's capitalism. And capitalism needs labor. They need a labor pool. And they need exploitation. They need resources. That's your ass, boy. That's AKA your asshole, boy. That's how they get paid. But they don't want you to know about it, because if you found out about it, like Henry Ford said, if the American population knew what capitalism was all about, there'd be a revolution tomorrow morning. Because it's about pimping your ass, boy. I have a dream coming up in Berkeley, coming up around here, you know, my motherfucking partner say, you know, we got game, we got power, we got intelligence, we could get a degree in economics, a teaching credential. When they say we can't do it, we could join the Marine Corps and slap Ku Klux Klansmen and shit, like I did. You know what I'm saying? And I have a dream that this could be Athens. You see this little colorful, sort of little colorful, all the little colorful, beautiful things, all these lies they're putting over here, it could be real. It could be real because why did they spend the money to make it? Why did they spend the money to make this? They gotta back that ass up. And that's what we here to do. We here to say, back that ass up. Don't tell me I'm a citizen. Don't tell me I got rights. Don't tell me I have to obey the law while everyone else conspires against me. Let me participate in the structuring of my society, of my city. You know, yes, I am a good person. I never was a bad person. And if you look in history, you'll see that. It was y'all. It was y'all who claimed and formed and created a system for me to be a horrendous criminal, but I never was. I never was. It was always you. And now that you created this magnificent show, you know, and you say, okay, now what's the problem? Well, that's a real funny ass trick that you got going on there. Well, okay, since I ain't got no history books and since I ain't got no evidence, what can we do? Bam! Barack Obama told us just the other day when all these white pundits on CNN and MSNBC and all these other ones were saying, what racism? What racism? Florida isn't a racist state. White people ain't racist, and these people is tripping. All these people is tripping talking about racism. And Barack, our president, my president, boy, had to get up there and pimp slap all them white folks in one stroke and say, I walked across the street and the doors was locked. I got on the elevator and the purses was clutched. Now, what you gonna say about me, boy? I got the whole white race licking my ass. Now, I'm not Chantel, whoever that was, can't talk. She was like, oh, them people. Thank you, Barack Obama. Thank you. That's why I love you. That's why I'll die for you any second of any minute of any day. I'm not Chantel. What you gonna say about me? I can speak so goddamn clear in many languages. Now what? They got democracy strung out like a heroin addict. Strung out like a heroin addict. We ain't got no goddamn rights. We ain't got no rights. We never had no rights. We got the right to get beat up. That's our right, the right to get beat up. A man walked down the street, a brown man walked down the street with his chest sticking out like a peacock, and the police is gonna beat his ass. Ask me how I know. So, how do we get out of this trap? Okay, we at this point. Every point got a different point. If you'd have came right back here in 1967, you'd have seen a bunch of black men with their fists up talking about watch the police. We gotta be the best citizens. This is our democracy. They wanna know what our problem is. We can articulate it right inside that building. Right inside that building. Give us the education we deserve. Give us the analytical skills, the logic, the history, the information, and we will articulate and answer all your questions to your and everyone else's satisfaction. But they don't want that. They look and they watch because they really don't want that. Because if you answered their question, the answer is they are criminals. And they belong in jail. They are criminals and they belong in jail. They are unsafe. They are a jeopardy to mankind. They lie. They're corrupt. They'll ruin the earth. They'll destroy everything. But if you put, and the object is to keep good people down. Well, too late. Here I am. It's a lot of other people that argue and they protest, but we gonna get smarter and smarter and better and better. They steal all life from us, don't they? They steal all life from us. We can't even be a father to our children. We can't even experience the love of our children with the intense economic pressure that they have on us and our limited opportunities to excel and reach our prosperity, because they had limited our decisions to such an extent where all we can do is perch up and lick his ass. That's all the room we got. We ain't got no land. We can't grow nothing. We can't even do nothing. It's against the law to sit on the street. We're criminals. And the last thing I want to say is a picture. Come on. Come on. And ain't nobody gonna take that camera off their ass. Dude, come on. We just gonna keep it quiet and walk over here and take this picture. Come on. Come on, man. Walk faster. Thank you. Back up. Let me see. Black life matters. I love black people. You are beautiful. I am beautiful. Black life matters.
Hey, that's what's up. We love you too. Church.
I love Barack Obama.